Here we are. We just laid in the last piece of pipe on Southern Water Supply Project 2. It's been a long time coming, about 18 months worth of putting pipe in the ground.
So where we're at right now is right below the St. Vrain Canal, the main water supply coming out of Carter Lake Reservoir. This has been kind of a momentous day. We're happy to see that this project has come to basically completion. We have some cleanup work to do, but this is the last stick of pipe. Finally today, we have the complete pipe all the way from Carter Lake down to Boulder Reservoir. Want to thank the folks that have taken part in this project. First, Garney Construction. They were the contractor for all of this, and we're very thankful for them, the work they've done. Ditesco, the construction management firm that we've hired, the northern people that have all been involved in this.
The project went well. We still have a little bit of work to do, but it was a good project and real proud of it.
Pleased to see it coming to completion, and we look forward to getting this thing fired up here in the next month or so, actually delivering water.
The pipeline basically begins right there at the St. Vrain Supply Canal, what they call the St. Vrain diversion structure, and that's where we built a new turnout going to the new pipeline for Southern Water Supply II. We built an additional concrete structure, cut a 5x6 hole in the existing structure, and put a slide gate with an electric operator on there, and that's what really feeds the new Southern Water Supply II pipeline. Garney Construction was the contractor for the pipeline and also for the turnout there. They did have a subcontractor that did do the concrete work itself in regards to the turnout, but Garney themselves did indeed cut the hole in the existing conduit and put in a 5x6 slide gate with an electric motor. To put the new turnout into for the Southern Water Supply II project, there was a shutdown of the conduit come out of Carter Lake, which also impacts the original pipeline. We did that in January when demand was low. We typically have a shutdown about that time anyway for our own maintenance, so we try to work that together. We had to shut everybody off from the original pipeline, so therefore we had a 3-day shutdown. For a couple of days there was round-the-clock work being done to ensure that we would get done and be able to turn water back into the conduit coming out of Carter Lake, so therefore we could water up the original pipeline so those folks could start receiving water again. We were a little bit worried about that, but it all worked out fine.
We're putting in a brand new pump station on the Fort Morgan line of the Southern Water Supply Project, just west of Platteville and a mile north of Highway 66 on County Road 21. The eastern pump station we're building to increase capacity to Fort Lupton, Fort Morgan. In the pump station, we're adding 5 700 horsepower pumps that will increase capacity by 63%. Molds Constructors is building it. We had to install a 30-inch bypass line that went around the pump plant to divert water while we're constructing the pump plant. Well, the bypass was necessary due to the fact that Fort Morgan and Fort Lupton still need water at this point. So we ran the bypass line around so we could still deliver our water without shutting them off. After that, we began construction on the pump structure. We're erecting the building, but we're also compacting and filling in the pump room with structural fill dirt. And then the electricians are working on running conduits from the MCC room into the pump room. There's a lot of stuff underground, so that's what's taking a lot of the time, is getting the piping in and getting it aligned. And another aspect was the grade beams, make sure the finish was good. A lot of rebar, a lot of concrete. The hardest part of this project has been getting the alignments right and making sure the pump cans are going to line up. The manifold pipes, we can only be off 0.002 on the cans. Started of February of this year. We plan on finishing in April of 2021. We do have a deadline of September 1st to get the building dried in so we can get pump delivery and pump motor delivery.